Oh, hi. Let's take a look at the new releases, including the Callisto Protocol. Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. My name is Stefan. Please like, share, and subscribe. Here the game's coming up November 29th, 2022. The first game on the list is Gundam Evolutions. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. The rating is teen. The content descriptions, mild language, and violence. This is a first-person shooter in which players pilot giant mechanized robots to compete in multiplayer matches. Players use an assortment of ranged weapons and melee attacks to destroy opponents and complete mission objectives. Battles are frantic and accompanied by realistic gunfire and large explosions. The words "pissed me off" appear in the game. The next game on our list is Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. This coming on PC. The rating is mature. The content descriptions, blood and gore, and intense violence. This is a first-person shooter in which players lead a strike team to take back a city on an alien planet. Players traverse industrial facilities, complete mission objectives, and engage in frantic combat against various creatures. Players use rifles, laser blasters, explosions, and melee weapons to kill enemy creatures. Large blood splatter effects occur as enemies are killed. Some attacks can result in dismemberment and/or decapitation, leaving large bloodstains and body parts throughout the environment. A handful of enemy creatures are depicted with exposed entrails. The next game on the list is Inscryption. This is coming on Nintendo Switch. The rating is mature. The content descriptions, blood, strong language, and violence. This is a card-based deck building game in which players battle a mysterious force while building their card decks, solving puzzles, and overcoming challenges. Gameplay mostly consists of card-based battles in which players must attempt to defeat opponents by using animal-themed cards that slash, bite, or dive bomb opponents' cards. One cutscene depicts the first-person video footage of a man getting shot. The camera falls to the ground as a large pool of blood is seen. Swear words appear in-game. Now let's take a look at Marvel's Midnight Suns. This is coming on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptions, language, mild blood, and violence. This is an action role-playing game in which players assume the role of a supernatural hero working with Marvel Universe characters to battle a powerful villain. As players progress through the storyline, they engage in turn-based battles against Hydra soldiers, possessed mutant and heroes, and demonic figures and animals. Players move around the battlefields and take turns performing attacks, sometimes with slow-motion effects. Characters use magic, firearms, and various melee weapons to attack enemies. Combat is highlighted by cries of pain, explosions, gunfires, and screen-shaking effects. One cutscene depicts a mutant being slashed with a sword, leaving red slash marks that quickly heal. Swear words appear in the dialogue. Now let's take to the streets in Need for Speed Unbound. This comes on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptions, suggestive themes, language, and mild balance. The world is your canvas in Need for Speed Unbound. Prove you have what it takes to win the Grand Lakeshore's Ultimate Street Racing Challenge. Across 4 intense weeks of racing, earn enough cash to enter weekly qualifiers, beat the competition, and make your mark on the street racing scene while outdriving and outsmarting the cops. Pack your garage with precision-tuned custom rides and light up the streets in your unique style, exclusive fits, and a very vibrant global soundtrack that bumps with every corner of the world. Express yourself to the fullest with the freshest new art styles and signature tags that represent what you're all about. And last game on today's list with a full description is the Callisto Protocol. This coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. This is a third-person shooter survival horror game in which players assume the role of a prisoner battling for survival in a prison on a distant moon in the future. Players explore the prison and the planet locations, scout for clues, gears, and weapons, and battle mutilated creatures in frantic combat. Players use guns and gravity tools to engage in melee fighting to defeat enemies. Some sequences depict Jacob killed in dramatic fashion, cut in half by a giant fan blade, head repeatedly smashed into the ground, arms cut off, face shorted off. Blood splatter effects occur during combat, and some attacks cause dismemberment or decapitation. Some scenes depict dismemberment and mutilated human corpses with missing heads or limbs. Swear words appear in-game. And the rest of the games on today's list are also coming out, but no information was available. Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on YouTube at Parents Guide to Games, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. And always, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.